What up, guys? Welcome to my channel. This is your boy Don Jeff. As you know, we always come with the truth, nothing but the truth. We are here again with another episode, but today we are going to talk about Carta Di Soggiorno. Somebody will say, what is Carta Di Soggiorno? Carta Di Soggiorno is a document that allows you to stay here for a very long period of time. But before I talk about the video, I thank you all. You have really pushed this movement. So far, so good. I can't say much. I really appreciate your work. Those of you who have been sharing my video, those of you who have been commenting, those of you who have been sharing their ideas with others, I really appreciate that part. And also, if you send me a message on Facebook or Instagram and I couldn't reply you, I will definitely reply you. I have a lot of messages and I have a lot of friends that I have to help them out. If this is also your first time watching me here, we educate each other. We try to learn from each other. So if you have something and you want to share with your friends, your family, your brothers and sisters, you can comment down below and let's do it. Don't forget to also subscribe to the channel and also click the notification bell. In this way, when I post a video, you will definitely have it. But if you did not click the notification bell, you will not have the video. You will have the video very late. Maybe you waste a lot of things. Don't forget to also follow me on my Instagram page, The Black Malik, and also my Facebook page, which is Black Malik Show. And let's do it. It's a family thing. I really appreciate all of you sharing my videos and liking and commenting. I really appreciate it. I can't do without you guys. God bless you all. I really appreciate. What is Carta Di Soggiorno? Carta Di Soggiorno is a document that allows you to stay in Europe for a very long period of time. You can also stay in Italy for a very long period of time. It's a document that doesn't have an expiring date, so you don't have to renew it every 1 year or every 2 years or every 5 years. You don't have to renew it. One benefit of Carta Di Soggiorno is you can use it to work in other European countries. I don't mean all the European countries. There are countries that are not part of the European Union. I'm talking about only countries in the European Union. Countries like Switzerland, Denmark, England, Iceland, they are not part of the European Union, so you cannot work with it. I don't know whether you can work with it over there or not. But if somebody is working with Carta Di Soggiorno in these kind of countries, when you see this video, you comment down below and let's share it. It's a family thing, you understand. You don't have to keep it. Share it with other family and friends and let's all know how you did your own. And also, if you had experience on having your Carta Di Soggiorno, you can also comment down below and share your thoughts, how you did it with other brothers and sisters, for them to know what to do, how to do to get it. But I'm going to make a brief something about this Carta Di Soggiorno. I'm going to talk about something, how you can get this Carta Di Soggiorno and what are the things that you will need to request for this Carta Di Soggiorno. First of all, if you have a permit in the country for 5 years, let's say you stayed in the country for 5 years, you are qualified to request for the Carta Di Soggiorno. But it is not only that. You need to show certain kind of things for them to be able to give you this document. You need to show them that you are working and you have enough money to sustain yourself in the country. That is it. When you are working, it doesn't mean you should only work in the company. You can work for like a private something or maybe self-employed. You can still request for it as long as at the end of the year you have what it takes for them to give you the document. Even if you are working and you are earning somewhere around 440 something euros, you can still request for it because I know at the end of the year you will have what they want. The very important thing that they are going to request is your language. You need to have a certificate that shows that you speak the language very well. You can't stay here for a long period of time without speaking the language. So they will ask for a do-way certificate that shows that you speak the language. If you are having a diploma or maybe you are having something more higher, you can also show it. It doesn't matter. The ADUE is enough for you to request for it. There are certain kind of people that they cannot request for Carta Di Soggiorno. When you have a problem in the country, you can't request for the Carta Di Soggiorno. Or maybe if you are in the country only for professional reasons, maybe you are here to come and learn your something, you can't request for the Carta Di Soggiorno. There are also people that they don't have to show the language certificate. Example, people who are having the refugee status, people who are having the subsidiary protection, they don't have to show any language certificate. But if you have it, no problem, you can still add it. People who are too old, let's say people who reach this menopause age that they cannot learn again, they don't have to show any certificate. Underage, I mean the minorities, the underage, they don't have to show a language certificate. And people who are having problem with their mind, they don't have to show a language certificate. But these people have to show a certificate that shows that they are having problem with their mind and they cannot learn. What you need again is a criminal record. So you need to go to the court and collect them. You need to go to the court and collect criminal record. It is not something so hard. You just go there and you tell them you need a criminal record. So if you don't know much about this, you can send me a message. I will explain to you how you can do it. It doesn't cost nothing. I did my own. I just went there and that's it. They just gave it to me. You just go and buy your, I think, Carta Di Soggiorno, and that's it. So when you have all that it takes, you need to have code. That code, the company that you are working with will give you this code every year. Anybody who is working in the company know about this code. Every year they used to give it to us. So you need to have it, and you need to also have a family status. Commune will help you to have this family status. You go to the commune and you tell them you need stato di famiglia. They will do it for you. And also you need to have certificato di residenza. Some of the people use certificato di residenza storico. Some of the people also use certificato di residenza normale, like normal certificate for resident. Is okay. So anyone that you have, you can use it to request. You can also do this by yourself, or maybe you can go to this patronato or maybe ICGL to help you fill the forms and everything and send. I did it my own. I know many people also did it through these associations. You can also do it by yourself. You just go to the post office, collect your kit modulo, fill the forms and everything. When you go to this association, they will also fill it and everything. At the end of everything, you have to take it to the post office to go and send it. When you go to the post office, they will request Carta Di Soggiorno, which is 16 euro Carta Di Soggiorno, that you have to buy it in the tabacchino. So when you go to the tabacchino, you ask them that you need Carta Di Soggiorno, which is 16 euro. When you go to the post office, they will also ask for you to bring 30 euro, which is for the sending, and 30 euro 46 cents, which is for the electronic card that they will give you, which means the card, the money for the electronic card. I think you need to also have a busta paga. Busta paga is a pay slip, so you need to add some busta paga inside the envelope that you are going to send. Don't forget to also have a photocopies of these documents, photocopy of permesso di soggiorno, codice fiscale, carta d'identità, passport. If you have your passport, you need to also have photocopy of your passport, both inside and outside, and where you have the visa and everything, you need to have the photocopies of all these things. Don't forget anything. Don't forget anything. And the day that they are going to call you to come to Questura, or the appointment date that they are going to give you, you have to take original copies of all the documents that you put inside the envelope. You have to take everything with you over there and go. So that's what it is. When you go to the post office and you have all the documents, that is all the necessary documents, they will just post it and they will give you a small sheet, that's a receipt that shows the appointment date and everything on it. And many people think Carta Di Soggiorno, you can't lose it. You can lose Carta Di Soggiorno. Even if they give you the Carta Di Soggiorno and you misbehave, they can still take the Carta Di Soggiorno from you. Citizenship, they can still revoke your citizenship. Come talk of Carta Di Soggiorno. So if you do anything illegal, they can still take the Carta Di Soggiorno from you. Important thing is those of you working in companies, don't forget, like if you are working with association, you must go with agencia. If you are working with the agencia, you must go to the agencia and they will give you a stamp of their destiny, or maybe a letter shows that you are working with them. And when you go to this patronato or ICGL, they will give you a forms that you have to take it to this agencia, and the agencia will fill it and put their stamp on it. And if you are working with a private person, you need to add his carta d'identità and also a letter that shows that you are working with these people. Those of you who have kids, if you have a family, when you are going to make the request, you must add everything to it, because if you did not add it, they will not have it. So when you add them to the family, it means only the redditor will increase. The money that you have to show to them that you can earn every year will increase. So if you have a family, it's going to increase. And also when you have the Carta Di Soggiorno, one benefit I think is more reasonable is when you have a kid, the kid will also have the Carta Di Soggiorno. Or maybe even if you bring the kid outside, it's not like you gave birth to him or her in Europe or maybe in Italy, they can still have the Carta Di Soggiorno unless they are minori, they are underage. So if they are more than the age, I think it's 14 years, more than 14 or 15 years, they can't have the benefits. I don't know, maybe if you had experience about this kind of things, you can comment down below, because that one I don't have kids, so I don't know much about it. But if you have family and you made a request for them and everything, you can comment down below and share it with us. You know what it is, this your boy Don Jeff, and you know how we do it every day. We try to learn from each other, we try to educate each other. And don't forget to also develop your country. We are talking about Africa. When you have something that you know is more important and you can do it back home, don't forget to do it. Let's do it. It's a family thing. This your boy Don Jeff, you know what it is. I'm out. Bruh.